The All Blacks are ready to go, and what a night too for Tom Taylor. His dad Warwick played 24 Test matches for the All Blacks, won a World Cup, and his uncle Murray played 7 Test matches. So the breeding is outstanding, and I'm sure Justin, he'll do a great job.
Yeah, I'm Tom Taylor, 25 years old, playing for the Crusaders at the moment, playing a few positions, playing first 5, second 5, centre and fullback. Yeah, enjoying my time here. Well, I suppose it started when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I don't know whose decision it was, but I sort of went down to the local rugby club just across the road and, yeah, and got stuck into it and haven't really stopped since then. So it's a fair few years now, but yeah, it's really enjoyable. I think it's a massive factor in where I am today is the support I have from both my parents. I was really lucky just growing up to have that support network where I was, it didn't really matter if I'd had a bad game or something, I'd always, know that my parents were still there and they'd still pat me on the back and pick me up and that sort of thing. So I was really lucky, and they were really positive in all of my rugby. But it's nice to know that you've always got your family right behind you. I think you sort of end up being pretty similar to your parents. I know I really looked up to my dad, through my whole life. I've always just wanted to be like my dad, and not just in rugby but as a person as well. So yeah, and then as you go along through your life, you start sort of trying to find who you are as a person as well. But certainly my parents have been massive influences on who I am today. Well, I used to drag him out sometimes to the local rugby park and just have kicks. A few times a week. I think passes just in the backyard. We were always just mucking around, having fun, and I think that's been a massive factor in my skill development. I was always had a ball in my hand, and the fact that I could, I didn't have any brothers, so I had to use my dad a lot, and he was he was always really great and could help me out because he'd had that experience with playing rugby. Yeah, he's been a man of very few words at times, but I think that's why I listen to try and get a few gems every now and again. But he's always just said to me that it's just a continuous thing to make sure I really back myself. I've found at times I've really lacked confidence in my game and always striving to be perfect, and at times being quite negative on myself. And he's always just said just to back yourself and believe in your own ability, because all the work you've done should lead you up to the player you are today. So.
He holds off, and watch, hold, Tom Taylor, bang. Great fake.
He always tells me to smile out on the field and make sure I'm enjoying it, because it's a big part of the game to enjoy what you're doing, and we're really lucky to do what we do. So yeah, he always gets one of those in before the game generally. But I think I just want to keep getting better. I want the challenge of being a better player, and obviously I really want to. I was exposed to the All Blacks recently, and now I want to be back in that team. That's another challenge that I want to take on, and obviously next year at the World Cup, I really it's my goal to be a part of that. So. But yeah, I think the challenge of just being a better player and just improving my skills, that's really what drives me. I want to, be the best player I can be, and yeah, hopefully I can get to the end of my career and look back and just be really proud.